As always for me, man, the first stop when I go on the road is always this particular Lawson's right here for the guys who've been in Misawa a little bit. That's a Honda right there. We used to always stop here. It's the toll road right over there. So we always used to stop here and gather right here before we meet at the collection point before we head to Amori. So we always stop at this Lawson's first and get some stuff. So the last one I came to last time I did a video. My usual stuff for the road right here. It's the best stuff right here. You go on the road, you gotta pick the stuff up. It keeps you awake and everything, so go pick up that stuff. So one thing I do on the road now, I'm just trying to be a little bit more healthy so I don't get too much soda stuff. Small little drink here. Ice creams are great. So we got the ice creams in Japan. These things are awesome. Alright, so we're done here at Lawson's. Gonna go get back in the truck. Go on walking and talking. A little bit on Buy Now Japan, which you're gonna see. Again, that's run by Rahman Rauzul. Again, this truck right here that I have is provided by Rahman. The S2000 that I got on a thing, I sold to Rahman. I got back from Rahman. The lift I got, you know, the first time, the lift I'm gonna go pick up now, it's gonna be put on the bottom of the rack here. The reason I'm going on there because it's cheaper to pick it up myself. One second, let me open this door up. Like I said, the reason I'm going on there to pick this thing up myself versus having it delivered is simply because I like going on road trips, and also I don't want to wait. Then I'll be actually saving money. I'll pick it up myself and everything, so we go down there and pick it up. But again, the thing's still recording. But again, like the stuff on Rahman, again, he's a very good business partner. All these guys that you see me tagging Buy Now Japan and Buy Now Japan is Rahman's business. He does, like, you know, exporting car stuff and everything like that. I do it, man, because you know, in the business game, it's very difficult to find really good partners out there. So when you find a really good partner and you guys, you help each other and everything, there's going to be sometimes, you know, little discords and breakdowns here and there because everybody's business is different. But as long as those, you know, the opinions or whatever, the views are voiced and they're not like held. So we talked. So there was, you know, some things that ironed out in the beginning between his business and my business. But they're pretty cool now, and again, he helps me out. So again, we're going to ride down there around my spot. When we get there, we'll look around there, do some more video, and then if he has time, and I'll get that. So let's hit the road. So it's not, honestly, once I sign off from this portion of the video, it's not much. It's just hitting the road and then getting down there. So it's just between here and Saitama is about 6.5 hours, and then between there is just highway. So nothing really cool happens in between there. So just enjoy the road, and we'll get to Saitama in this next section of here. Alright, so we made it to Saitama, pulling up to Buy Now Japan right now. I'm going to go ahead and park this truck. It's a lot hotter down here than it's cold. It's still cold in Misawa. All right, so we're gonna pick up the new lift here. So there's a lift right here, all in the plastic and stuff. All right, so we got the lift all loaded up, pretty heavy. We had to enlist the help of some local shop guys here, but as you can see, it's a very long lift here. It's about 17 foot long and about 6 feet or 7 foot high. How it's gonna look. So this is our Ramon's. He got 2 shops. So this is the lift. They're already constructed, so you'll be able to see how they're gonna look. So you got a Mark II 32 RH7 S2000, like another Mark II NSX Type R. Civic and S15, so look pretty cool. And it's just nice to see them all constructed and everything. So this is how it's going to be back at my shop. So I gotta get there in Misawa, get this all set up and everything. Pretty solid setups here. Pulling back up to the shop now. Actually, I got back from Saitama about 1 o'clock in the morning, but I didn't want to come to the shop, so then we gotta get all this stuff unloaded. Fortunately, my helper Quan is at work right now, military, so I'm gonna struggle with this a little bit on my own. Pretty strong, so just gotta use some ingenuity to get this thing off here. So let's go ahead and get this thing off of here, get it inside the shop, get everything set up. Alright guys, we just got done putting the lift together. It took a couple days actually because I had to do some other stuff in between getting it done. Also had to buy some other materials and everything. But Quan car here is the first one on the lift. We're going actually tomorrow I'm gonna get in here, start constructing the engine. Wait, COVID stuff, man. Like some people out there are really using this shit as an excuse, but everything's a messed up, man. So I gotta get on this engine, get that rebuilt, put it back in there and everything, and do all that. So I won't go in there this weekend, but got to lift up. This car's the first one there, so we got the Xbox achievement for that, and we just threw it together. So it was a pretty nice, again, 4-post lift, capable of holding 8,000 pounds, 8,500 pounds, 8,050 pounds. So I could pick up F-150 and stuff like that. So it's pretty nice to have this addition in here. Also, I'll go ahead and make the announcement since the real reason I got this, because it's all we had the meetings and everything, and by the time this video comes out, it's already be out. Yesterday I met with Michael of IEL Yokohama, IEL Pacific Logistics. So Pinku Style will be, for the time being, the main processing center for actual cars in Misawa. So all you guys out there, we have the sports cars, whatever kind of cars. It's not only sports cars, but all the cars will be coming through my shop to be inspected and set up for export. Well, take that back, correct myself. It'll be set up for the actual in-check inspection. Your initial paperwork turned into me, and then those guys will send a truck up and everything we picked up from here. So you don't have to go down to Yokohama anymore. You have to pay me $1,500 to take you down to Yokohama. So that's the real reason I got this, because they have their specifications on how you want to do things, but I have to actually check, check myself, make sure your car is good to go, and I don't want to like have my main primary lift tied up with cars and everything and not be able to check cars. So your cars will go up in the lift. I will be checking for leaks. I'll be checking for all that stuff to scrutinize it heavily to make sure I don't get caught up and those guys don't get caught up and everybody's good to go. And also, you don't get caught up because if there's leaks and anything like that, you, the customer, will pay for that. Even though it's the government will make you pay for that because they told you to make sure your gas was low, 1/4, to make sure you didn't have stuff in it. So if you take it there and you find stuff wrong with the car, it'll be on you. So it'll definitely behoove you to check that stuff out. So that's the real reason I went down there to pick up this lift. To expand the business and things like that. So I didn't really post online until things were things matured and everything. So again, I had the meeting, I got the training, I got all the equipment here. So that will start as soon as the lift resumes. So stand by for scheduling dates, stand by for all that stuff. And again, it'll make it super easy to bring your car here. And we'll have meetings because I'll have you guys go over things, and I'll have additional data to make it even more easy for you guys. So again, thanks for tuning in for this quick thing right here. Thanks to Quan for helping me get this thing set up, and everything's pretty it's pretty heavy, and we're moving all around and everything, and it's pretty damn heavy. So I'm pretty strong, but you need 2 people there to get that thing done. So again, thank you guys for checking out this really quick video. Again, I do a lot of stuff like this all the time. I don't feel like taking out a camera all the time to document everything I do. I do some cool stuff daily. I wish we would have did the one when we picked up the truck from that was like a wild ride, man. We had to do a reenactment on that, man, but that was a crazy ride. It took a long time for when it was like normally 3 hours away, and it took us 7-8 hours on the back roads, plus losing brakes, plus breaking the glass, plus snapping the cable right as we got into Misawa. So it was definitely that would have been a cool ass video. There's a lot of stuff happening. Again, thanks to Quan. Thank you guys for tuning in for this quick thing. I try to do the vlogs as much as I can, but it's just I got way too much stuff going on. And you got all the guys out there that you got, I guess, less stuff going on and more time to do vlogs and things. So thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe if you're watching this video, and don't waste your time. And watch out for the details for more giveaways, things like that. So take care, be safe out there. Wear your mask if you have to be safe and everything. See you guys later. Peace.